Good morning everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a long overdue introductory video. So I'm just gonna, get right into it. My name is Tando Luyolo Noganda. I would love to use my middle name, but everyone butchers it, even closer people. So I don't want to be called Lulu. I don't want to be called Yolo. No. So Tando, it's very difficult to get Tando wrong. So that's what that's what I go with. Age, I'm 28 next birthday. That's some actual humor. My birthday is in December on the 23rd. I am from Tanzania originally. I was born there. That's where my mother grew up. And then grade 1, 2, and 3, I went to St. Anne's Primary School. I think it's in Southernwood. And then we moved to Port Elizabeth, and that's where I went to school. I stayed in Kabiga, and I went to school to Law School Kabiga, or Kabiga Primary. And after that, I went to Western High for grade 8, and then I went to Victoria Girls High School in Grahamstown for grade 9. Then I moved back to Western for grade 10 up until 12, and that's where I matriculated. When I was at Western, I was a prefect, I was a tutor, I played chess. I was board 2 of chess. I was really good. And I don't know what else I can say. I recently went back for my high school reunion and I really enjoyed that. I took like a long weekend, and then I enjoyed, I think, the academic aspect of my high school years. And then when I left Port Elizabeth, I went to Cape Town. That's where I spent about 8 years. I was studying at the University of Cape Town, and then I started working in Cape Town as well. Started working in asset management in a graduate program, and I really enjoyed that. I think that's where I picked up my wish for process automation and tool creation, which is what I'm still doing now 5 years later. Currently, I am in Jozi Maboneng. What I really enjoy about Jozi is there's a lot of representation. There's a lot of people like me doing good, thriving, living their best lives, and I'm here for that. My home affairs status. So home affairs says I'm single, but there's someone who's been making me laugh for the past year. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. You're not gonna see him on this channel because he hides me, because my stomach isn't flat. So my hobbies, I really enjoy the gym. I take a lot of snaps at the gym. I'm upset right now because my wireless earphones, I had Beats wireless earphones, they were acting up. I took them back to Vodacom, I got a new set, and then those ones acted up about 3 months after. So now I'm using these other ones I got for free at work, but the bass is low and one of the earpods is just acting up. So now I have to use like my wired earphones, and obviously you can't exercise with both of those. And this is like a real problem in my life. So that's how seriously I take gym. And what else? Chess. I can't do my own handwriting. I really enjoy chess. Like I said, I've been playing since primary, then I played in high school, then I play now. I used to play, my parents used to play together, so I used to watch, and my mom was really good. She doesn't play as much now, and my siblings don't. I've tried teaching them, they don't want to, so that kind of sucks. But I play a lot of chess, I play a lot online. I'm gonna leave my handle in the description so that if you want to challenge me, you can do so freely. What else? Travel. So travel is a recent hobby that I picked up that is very expensive. So when we were kids, my mom used to take us to places. I can't remember. Also, it wasn't a time when you snap everything. I don't know, did she have a camera phone at the time? I was really old, so keep that in mind. But I used to really like going places with her. And now that I'm this age and I have some money, I've gone on a few trips myself. I recently went to PE, like I said, Ratanga, for my high school reunion, and then I just booked myself into a hotel. I did that for 4 days. It rained on one of the days, which was kind of sucky, but I enjoyed the trip overall. I recently went on a girls trip to Zanin. We just did a road trip. We went to a game farm. We had a private swimming pool. We had a beautiful apartment, and we had an elephant like stand in front of our car when we were driving away. So it was really beautiful. The drive was awful because people don't drive using K53. I don't know what they drive, and but that was really nice. We're out of our travel. In March, I went on a long weekend with my cousin. We went to Durban. We just took a bus from here, Joburg, to Durban, and then we took a bus back, and it was so nice. I wish we would have stayed longer. We booked ourselves into a hotel. We went to the beach. It was really nice. Took lots of photos there as well. Then in August, my boyfriend and I went on a 1-year anniversary trip. It was really nice. It was really special. You're not gonna see that here. I do have the snaps though, but like I said, he's private and he's hiding me because of my non-flat stomach status. So, but yeah, it was really beautiful. It was my first ever anniversary as well. So I was really grateful. It was amazing. And then last year I went to Thailand on a baby shower, but it was just a 1-day trip. So yeah, those are my travel exploits. So you're gonna see some of them on the channel, and I hope you're as excited as I am to explore. My work. So I currently work in insurance. I'm a quantitative analyst in the insurance space. And previously, like I said, I was in asset management. I've worked in retail banking. I've worked in a hedge fund. The work is basically the same in all of the fields because I do a very specialist role. I automate processes, I automate reports, and all of those things. So it doesn't matter which field I'm actually in. Because I have the business and the finance acumen, I can understand what the report is supposed to be doing, and I can take those specs and I can revamp it. So I'm malleable like that, and that's something that's allowed me to move between companies and move to the industries, and I'm really grateful that I found that at a very early stage in my career. And then I can't read fears. I can't read my own handwriting. So fears, I'm scared of cats, seriously scared of cats, and it makes it very hard to find an apartment. There was a beautiful loft apartment with thatched roofs that I found in an area not far from here. Couldn't take it because when I went to the viewing, it had a tennis court as well, which is something I really enjoy. When I went to the viewing, the agent shows me around. So first of all, I'm uncomfortable because I went in the evening afterwards, so I can see the cats. I'm uncomfortable, and then we get to the apartment, and we're on the second balcony, and the agent is showing me the bin area, and she says, "When you take out your bin on Thursdays," and she keeps speaking, and my chest just tightens up because I'm thinking, I'm gonna be so scared to take out the bin on Thursdays in my own apartment. So I didn't go for a second viewing, and I just and then I called my mom and I'm like, why am I scared of cats? She's like, I don't know. You've always been scared of cats. And my niece isn't scared of cats. She's my favorite person. That's not on my list, but my favorite person in the world is my 5-year-old niece. She's also the meanest girl I know. So that's a love-hate relationship. But we're gonna be together forever probably, so what can you do? We'll work it out. So I asked her if she's scared of cats. She's like, no, when I see a cat, I'll brush it. And I'm like, I want to go back to that age, and then I want to grow up not being scared of cats because it's holding me back. What else am I scared of? I don't think I'm scared of heights. I think they just make me a bit queasy. But I did go to Ratanga Junction with my cousin and my aunt. She's my age, so it's weird calling her an aunt. But we went to Ratanga Junction, and they're adrenaline junkies. And I didn't know that I wasn't an adrenaline junkie. I think I did 2 rides. After that, I was like, I just took videos of them. I took videos of them. And I was like, no guys, you guys will contact me when it's time to eat. And then I just walked around and I played games and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm scared of, I don't know what it's called though. But yeah, theme parks, they're not my thing. They're not my thing. And I thought I was a big girl, but turns out I'm not. Okay, so where do I want to take this channel? That's the last part of this video. I'm passionate about financial inclusion. It's part of the reason why I went into the career I went in. Well, reason number 1 and 2 is prestige and money, financial benefits. I mean, look at how cool my setup is. Yes, I started outside for the money. Surprise! But like up there at number 3 is just making financial products, accessible to people. And by accessible doesn't only mean making it, like putting it on sale so that anyone can buy, but it's also like, do people understand what they're buying? Are people aware of what's included, what's not excluded, or what's included and what's not covered in the policy document? Do people understand what's happening on their, car statement? Do people understand their home loan contract, the binding terms and conditions, credit cards? Do you understand what you're paying for, what you're not paying for, and things like that? So that's something that I want to tackle on my channel. I'm not going to be giving you investment advice. I've lost tons of money on easy equities, especially my USD account. Also, I was a rep under supervision, so I don't have, the sign off from the FSCA. And if I did, I would be giving financial advice, but definitely not for free. So that's something to be mindful of. But I will be teaching you how to understand things a bit better so that you can come from a point of, being informed. I'm also going to be taking you through like my journey with money, so that, especially the young people, on my channel, they don't make the same mistakes that I made. Or they might take something that I did and think, oh, that's really cool, and they might want to, do it as well. And then that's where I want to take the channel. Essentially, you're going to see a bit of my travel, my exploits. You're going to see a bit of maybe me and my coffee machine. But yeah, things I genuinely enjoy. But what it's not going to be is a go to easy equities, buy the stock and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a quantitative analyst. I've worked in a quantitative hedge fund, and I've worked in a quantitative asset management house. And what that entails is not stock picking, but rather looking at the market holistically and running the model. So letting the numbers inform, what sectors to buy in, or what shares look or are priced cheaper than others. So relative value strategies and those kind of things. So me telling you to buy MTN and to short Vodacom, I don't know anything like that. I don't know anything about that. I've never been a fundamental analyst. I've always been a quantitative analyst. So that's something to be mindful of. So just setting expectations. What else? I've lost a lot of money on crypto as well. I don't know. I just felt like getting that off my chest because the last week has been rough. The crypto space, and yeah, that's pretty much me. I don't drink. I love coffee. My grown-up drink of choice when I'm not ordering a strawberry milkshake because I fear people will judge me is a passion fruit and lemonade. I really enjoy that. But sometimes they make it so sweet. Like I like it bitter almost. I've also just stumbled upon sparkling water with a slice of lemon. Some people may argue that that's, not natural water, that is flavored water, but it is what it is. What do I also enjoy? I like the outdoors. I live in an area that is very close to nature, so I can actually hear the birds first thing in the morning. So I'll wake up, I'll open my window, and then I'll switch on the geyser, and then I can hear the birds, and I absolutely love that type of thing. And I wish it upon anyone that aspires to live that kind of life. What else? My dream since I was 17 was getting a double door fridge, but now my apartment doesn't have space for that. So I have a single door fridge, but at least it has the mirror and the water dispenser I've always wanted. Thank you for watching this far. I hope you'll enjoy some of my videos now that you have more context into what this channel is meant to be and more information about me. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated.